Hey you guys, I was going to make a video here for you today, and you can use this to help you work through the IXL that you're going to get. And basically the IXL is on reducing a radical with fractions in it. And I've set up 4 steps, so pause the video, write down these 4 steps here, slide it over here, pause it, write them down, and these are what you want to follow when you're doing your IXL today. And then copy the examples down so you have something to follow. But you're going to basically find, here, I'll let you pause it. All right, you're going to find 3 types of problems in your IXL. And the first problem is they want you to find the square root or reduce the square root of 10/9. So step 1, you want to do the factor trees or the prime factorization. I already did that. So I broke 10 down into 2 times 5 and 9, 3 times 3. All right, so the second thing we want to try is look to reduce. Can I reduce? No. 2 and a 5, 3, nope. So next we want to kick out doubles. So if you look, the 3, I'm going to break this up into the square root of 2 times 5 over the square root of 3 times 3. Well, 2, kick out 1. So the square root of 3, or the square root of 9, 3 times 3 is 9, is 3. And then 2 times 5 I'm going to put back together as 10. So this is going to be the square root of 10 over 3. All right. So that one's easy because 9's really easy. The square root of 9 is 3 and 10 stays the same. But try to follow through these steps here. All right, problem number 2. All right. Now, got another piece of paper. We'll cover this one up here. All right. So the next problem, I already did the prime factorization. So I broke 20 down into 2 times 2 times 5, and 18 is 2 times 3 times 3. So the second thing we want to do is we want to try to reduce. So if I look, the 2's are going to cancel, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. And then I'm going to get the same thing as what I just got over here. 2 times 5 over 3 times 3. So, but follow your steps. So after reducing, I'm going to break it up into 2 times 5 over 3 times 3. Well, 2 is going to kick out 1. And then put 2 and 5 together. And 2 times 5 is 10. And over 3. So now that one you can reduce. This first one you didn't have to reduce or couldn't reduce. And now your last type of problem. All right. So what you're going to do, oh, it's kind of bright there. Slide it down for you. If I can scoot it over. All right. So I broke 75 down already in the prime factorization. So that's step 1. So I wrote 3 times 5 times 5, 2 times 5 times 5. Well, if you look, I want to reduce next. So 5's cancel and a 5 cancel. So really, I have the square root of 3 over the square root of 2. Are there any doubles to kick out? No. So now I'm going to do the last step, which is rationalizing the denominator. Sounds big, but basically you can't have radicals in the bottom of a fraction. So if I take the square root of 3 over the square root of 2, whatever the bottom is, I'm going to multiply top and bottom by whatever this bottom is. In this case, it's square root of 2. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom by the square root of 2. If this would have been the square root of 3 over the square root of 5, I'd multiply top and bottom by the square root of 5. Okay? Or if it would have been the square root of 7 over the square root of 8. Well, I would multiply top and bottom by the square root of 8. All right? That's called rationalizing the denominator. So if we go back, I have 2, square root of 2. I can get it out. Can't have a radical there. So I multiply top and bottom by the square root of 2. Square root of 2 times the square root of 2 is really the square root of 4, or square root of 2 2's, kick out a 2. And then square root of 3 times the square root of 2 is the square root of 6. And you're done. So I get the square root of 6 over 2. So this is called rationalizing the denominator. So if the denominator has a radical still in it, multiply top and bottom by whatever it is. Okay, and then this will always go to whatever, if this is a 2 or a 3, here, go back. If I have 3/5, multiplying top and bottom by the square root of 5, square root of 5 times the square root of 5 is, square root of 5 times the square root of 5 is 5. And then 3 times 5 is 15. Square root of 8 times the square root of 8 is 8. And then square root of 7 times 8 is the square root of 56. And you might be able to reduce that down. But, all right. Good luck. I'm on Zoom if you need help, 9 to noon. Pop in there. I'll help you out. Knock these out here.